W. Plaster Stadium. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Missouri State Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Bears headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. We expect this guy to get it a lot. K.J. Edwards churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Trying to establish the run. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or two conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Drives inside. Sees an alley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Setting up the screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get out.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Moving out to the right. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Hits inside. It's Roberts. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tight end now in motion. On the move, it's Roberts. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Throwing for yardage. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls it. Looking for an alley. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Selling the fake. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying to squeak through the pile. Maybe some room here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll ride him again. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Second down to the air. Fires toward the target. Left side is screened. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. The Bears have this offense rolling. They'll send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. In the backfield, it's Jacobson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Roberts. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. On the ground, it's Roberts. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, it's Edwards. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Bowman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Working that left side now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese
breaks a tackle, and he might go. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the mark. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Hauls in the deep ball. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run him again. corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Gives it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Running inside, it's Roberts. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he makes the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.